to you and your friend. It's a party. I'm going to call you Buggy, and I'll call you. Please don't go in my mouth. You just go in my mouth. Just don't lay eggs.
Don't lay eggs. Okay, watch this cat.
Dinner time! I know you're hungry. I can hear you rubbing your legs together. Oh my God! I never thought Homer Simpson would be a part of the Day of the Locust. Thanks. Now turn.
Okay, cat, check out this scene.
Finally, a place where you can spread your wings and hop. We're free!
Now, let's look at figure this out. There was a quarter here.
David!
Damn it, Judy, let me have this.
We're free!
Tom, you sure you...
Okay.
July 17th, my office.
Watch this. Did you get it? Okay, Billy and Kat, check this out. I just switched the channel to this. I've been watching, news all night. And I just switched the channel to this. And within the first couple seconds, watch what comes on. Okay, I'll just play for a second. And then, okay, now I'm gonna show you what came. Okay, it'll come in the next video. Okay, check this out.
Swarms join up with other swarms to form gigantic plagues several billion strong and as much as 40 miles wide. They will consume every edible thing that lies in their path.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm in my truck. I got to document something that's just beyond the pale. This is just, it's like 1 in 100 trillion. And so I'm going to document it right now. So the other day, 2 days ago, I saw the Shawshank Redemption, and I noticed that when Red was, he dug up the box that was buried beneath the black rock under the tree, and Andy had left him, some money to go meet him in Zihuatanejo. And so he got the money and started walking through this field, and there were locusts everywhere, and he had to walk through them, and then he ends up, basically in paradise. So anyway, I thought it was really interesting. But yesterday I was praying with Kat and with Billy, and I was talking about Revelation, and I said, look, there's no reason for in Revelation 9 for the Lord to distinguish between those who have the seal of God and those that don't. And so I was like, it's got to be that, it has to be that we're probably going to see these locusts. And so otherwise there would be no point in differentiating in the scriptures saying, well, it was commanded that they not hurt any grass or tree or any green thing, only those men that have not the seal of God in their forehead. So anyway, I was talking to Kat and Billy about that yesterday. And then last night, let me show you just super bizarre set of circumstances. Like literally right when I changed the channel, what came on TV, my son came in to eat a pizza. So he wanted to change the channel, and I said, that's fine. He turned it to The Simpsons, and let me show you just what came on right in front of me. And I just paused it, and I was like laughing. You got to be kidding. Then I had the news on Fox News, and I was sick of hearing news, man. And so I got up, and I'm like, okay, I can't stand to listen to this crap anymore. And I got up from where I sit in front of one of my computers, and I walked and I picked up the channel changer, and I changed the channel from Fox News to I saw Planet Earth, yeah, like a documentary, and I clicked on it, and as soon as I clicked on Planet Earth, another video, another thing of locusts came on again. Anyway, so anyway, I've been telling, Cat and Billy, that's just insane, because that's what I've been telling, my close friends. I believe this is what's about to happen. I think that's what the Lord is trying to convey to me right now, personally. And so, here's the thing, my truck, I got a bunch of stuff in the back seat. You can see it there. And that's a bunch of stuff that I've kept there that's from the trip to the beach. That's been months, and I haven't taken it out. I just left it all behind my seat, and this morning I had to take some medicine. I had to take a steroid, some prednisone, and it rolled out of my pocket, I guess, and I thought it slipped behind the seat. So I had to go open the back door of my truck and take a look and see if it fell back there. And when I did, I had this visor that was back there, and this thing is a CD holder. It holds a bunch of CDs, and they're music CDs. But one of these CDs fell out, and it fell on the concrete, and I thought, dang, man, I don't want that thing to get scratched up. And so, I picked it up and I set it on my car seat because it's soft, and so it won't get scratched. And I just heard the Lord say, put it in. But I was going in the house. I wasn't getting in the truck to go. And I just thought, I'll put it in when I leave. So I'm talking to Billy on the phone, and Billy, out of nowhere, has this insane thing happen. While we're talking about the locusts coming out of the pit, that I said, I think we're going to see these things hatch. I think we're going to see the hatching. I think we're going to see them come out. I think we're going to have to stand in the face of it. While I'm telling Billy that, Billy is up in Longview, Texas, and he's got a truck that's got a vacuum, and that vacuum's running, and he has to walk away from that truck in order to hear me. So when he walks away from that truck while we're talking about the locusts hatching, he just starts laughing. And when he starts laughing, I'm like, what's up? And then he's like, you're not going to believe this. And so he literally looks down, and there is a locust in the process of hatching. I'm not kidding. After these two other events of locusts hatching within a few minutes of each other from disparate sources, that's impossible. Now, here's the icing on the cake. So I get in my truck. I'm getting ready to go to the post office. That CD is sitting on the seat where I have to sit. So I'm like, I pick it up. I reach over to put it in my CD player. And let me play to you what happens. Here you go. Okay, here you go. Turning it on.
The Book of Revelation, Chapter 1.
Listen.
This is a revelation from Jesus Christ, which God gave him concerning the events that will happen soon.
So out of every CD I have, for a Bible CD to be mixed in with my music CDs is crazy. This CD thing has been down here for probably over 4 months. For that CD to roll out on the ground because I lost a steroid that rolled out of my pocket, which forced me to open this door and look for it, is impossible. To put that CD in my CD player and have it say a revelation of Jesus Christ of the things that must happen soon. While I'm telling my friends, I think this is about to happen like soon. So what am I doing? I'm giving you a testimony of what happened. I'm telling you the facts. I'm giving you the circumstances. I recorded all the data. As it happened, I saved the data. So now I'll give it to you guys in a video. And this video, I'm recording this for you guys. Heads up. Heads up. Okay, so not possible. So anyway, if you go back and you look at the, like recent history on these videos I've been producing, there's a hard cold reality to this. And that reality is the end of the road for this ministry landed on one place and one place alone. Locusts from the pit. I don't know if y'all remember, it wasn't too many videos ago. I heard the Lord say, clear as a bell, inside of me, Jonathan, call Cat. I will confirm to you the locusts are coming. Tell Cat to open any book. Any book. Whatever book she opens up to, it will say, locusts are coming. I'm like, that's like the craziest thing I've ever heard. And I'm like, that's so crazy. And I called Kat up and I said, Kat, this is what I heard the Lord say. So she opened up a thesaurus that was at her house by her where her computer is. And I think it said locusts and like invasion. Let me look it up. Hang on one sec. Okay, so here's my cell phone and my text messaging on June 8th at 8:50 a.m. is when I called Kat. So watch this. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Let me see. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to turn it sideways and enlarge it. So can you imagine you heard the Lord say, call your friend. Isn't that crazy? It says vampire as well. And I'm the vampire sunglass guy because they are vampires. They're energy vampires. So anyway, so there it is. It says locust. Now watch. Let's see. Locust. And then taking over right there. Locust takeover. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, that is just straight up insane, guys. So, but that happened. This is a 100% truthful testimony. I brought Kat on Kat on the video to give her testimony because it was so insane. I was like, that's insane. And now, everything I've done, you turn the virgin upside down. I mean, there's a bug. The mouth of the bug is a vagina. That's how they accomplish their goal. It all goes back to the alley the night I got saved. Okay, so I'm warning you. I'm giving you a heads up. I'm telling you, this is what I believe. I don't know how it works. I know the Bible says, pray you're counted worthy to escape all these horrors. Okay, well, I can see this, though. I know the Bible also says this. It says, when I come, how many will I find that have real faith? I know that Matthew 24 says, when you see the abomination that causes desolation, spoken by Daniel the prophet, reader, pay attention. Standing in the holy place, when you see the abomination of desolation, standing in the holy place, reader, pay attention. I'm just going off the top of my head. It's it says, let him that is on the housetop not return for a coat. In Mark 13, it says, don't when you see the abomination of desolation standing where it ought not to be, which is in us, don't return from the field, for those are the days of vengeance. Well, if you're on the rooftop, there's nowhere left to go. If you can't come down from the rooftop in your house, there is nowhere to go. So, except up. So, it would suggest by the scriptures and by this just insane confirmation that that's what's up. That's what it would suggest. So, I'm letting you know. That's what happened. I'll be doing some follow-up stuff here with the folders I was talking about. Okay, guys, God bless.